EA Sports, it's in the game. Hello everyone and welcome back to another Hookster live stream. Yes, this could be the game you wake up to in the morning from your postman, if you haven't already got it, because you spent extra money on it, because you're naughty boys and girls, aren't you? But in case you haven't, this is it. Finally, F1 2021, the first game under the new ownership of EA Sports. I'm going to say ownership, even though Codemasters are still there. I very much doubt they will be for very much longer. But there you go. Here we go then. Oh, it's user agreement time, as always. This is so much bullshit. Every year. That looks good to me. Yes, thank you. I know I got 5,000 Bitcoin because I put my little code into the PlayStation Store to get that earlier. I thought I would have been here earlier, but unfortunately there was a 40-minute update which needed to go on first. Anyway, we've done it now. Hello everyone and welcome to F1 2021. As you can hear the dramatic music in the background. Yes, they actually sacked the other guy. Very unfortunate. Mr. Mark TDK Knight used to do the music to these games, but unfortunately they got rid of him just before F1 2019 in fact. So yes, we've got new musical backgrounds now. I still used to prefer the old Mark TK Knight ones, but there you go. So here it is, as I said earlier, this could be the game that arrives in your letterbox in the morning. F1 2021. I got it one day early. I'd like to thank the dodgy internet site that I got this game from, which didn't turn out to be very dodgy at all, and in fact the game was in very good condition. Slightly battered, but it had been in the post, so you know, not their fault whatsoever. Let's go to the comments, see if there's anyone about. I think there is a few. Let's go to the comments, see if there's anyone about. Hello, Mr. Scott Barnes. Yes, this is going to be very interesting. And good evening to the Moaning Yorkshireman. Oh God, now we're going to get comments now, Josh. We're going to get comments again now. Unbelievable. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, as Murray would say. What have we got here? What we got here is F1 2021, which, as I just said, was actually given to me a day early by the nice people of the dodgy internet site that I bought it off. I should stop saying that because it wasn't dodgy at all. No, thank you very much to them. I'm not going to mention them just in case I get sued or something. I don't know, so I won't mention them, but yeah. And it was a very nice price as well, I have to say. Yes, which is good, because I certainly wasn't paying the £74.99 that they wanted for the 3 days early release. So here we are then. Here's F1 2021. You've got, of course, Breaking Point? Yeah, that's the one. It should have been called that. Breaking Point, the new story mode, which I think everyone's possibly seen already on YouTube because it's been absolutely rinsed by the big F1 YouTubers. Absolutely rinsed. So we're not going to look at that. First we'll look at some F1 2021. I'm going to have to get used to saying that now. Oh, no, actually we won't look at that because that goes to a browser. Thank you. No. Let's just go back to the comments. Ding, 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 ding. It's fell off the back of the wagon then, hasn't it, you thieving little bastard? That's right, it did fall off the back of the wagon, yes. It's damaged cheap and he got it early. Doesn't take a genius to work that out. Actually, it was in pretty good condition, I have to admit. As I say, the box was a little bit battered, but that's probably due to the postman, not actually the person who sent it to me. But I'd like to thank them. I won't say who they are, but I'd like to thank them. And in case anyone was wondering, I actually got this game for $44.95 for a disc version. $44.95. Anyway, let's continue, shall we? Calendar. Now, is this gonna... No, it won't. We'll look at that in a minute then. Oh, here we go, straight away. Oh, look! We've got some extras for you. Look. Podium parts. Get out of it. You blaggers. Game options first. Casual. Casual? The Hookster's not a casual. Graphics settings. What does that do? Ooh. Oh, oh. I don't know, we'll leave that alone. Audio settings, we could do with turn the music down a little bit, just for this stream, because it's a little bit loud. I don't know if you've noticed that, but a little bit loud. Effects are on, speech is on, yeah, other cars. Nighttime mode, what does that do? No idea. Engineer ducking? Ducking, hell, what does that do? Engineer ducking? What, is that because they worked out that the Hookster's driving? He comes into the pit so fast that he has to duck. What the fuck's engineer ducking? Oh, hang on, it tells me up there in the right hand corner. I should have looked up there. Allows you to specify if the game should reduce the volume of all other audio when the race engineer is talking. Why the fuck's it called engineer ducking? Oh, well done, Codemasters and EA Sports. It's in the game. So let me digest that again. Allows you to specify if the game should reduce the volume of all other audio in the race. So when Jeff's talking, basically everything else is completely obliterated, which I don't like, because they had a little bit of that on the other games. Because I don't know whether a lot of you do, but I actually listen to the engine note when I'm changing gear, and a lot of the times Jeff would suddenly come in and start saying he's complete and utter twaddle, and it would actually cut out the engine note, and you couldn't hear properly when you needed to change gear, which I found very annoying. But anyway, there you go. Subtitles, don't need those, do we? Push to talk. Oh dear, there's lots of things they've got on this game this year, isn't there? Radio verbosity, oh yes. Played, oh dear. Oh dear, I'm getting all queasy already, lads. I'm getting all queasy already. Telemetry settings, yeah. Oh yes, oh yes, that, yeah. We'll have a bit of that, won't we? Controls, this is what I want, because unfortunately I do run on a controller, yes, a standard PlayStation 4 controller, for anyone who's interested. If anyone's watching this stream and wants to know how their Fanatec C80SL Elite actually works on this game, unfortunately I can't tell you that answer, because I'm a controller guy. Yes, controller. But saying that, I did actually look up the statistics before I joined this stream, and in fact 71% of people playing this game will be playing it on a controller. Yes, 71%. That's statistics that I like. I like that. Yes, indeed. So the steering wheel is still in the minority, which I like even more, because it just, wheel users just fascinate me no end. I could watch them for hours. You know, it's just the amount of time they spend setting up the wheel and the pedals, and then the pedals stop working and they have to adjust the what's it called, that thing that, oh, I can't remember what it's called now, but they have to keep adjusting that, and then that doesn't work, and then the springs go and they have to adjust that, and then it's just mind-boggling. Wheel users, they're absolutely mind-boggling to me. I just get so much fun just watching them, yeah, when I just simply press the middle button on my PS4 controller and we're ready to go, lads. Yeah, we're ready to go. Anyway, so yeah, I do have a custom setup that I always use for my controller. It's just something because the gear up is the X button. Okay, because I do use manual gears, and unfortunately on a lot of the controllers I found that the X button, it seems to bend my thumb backwards as I'm pressing it up, and after about 20 minutes, half an hour, it starts to hurt my thumb. Yeah, it starts to hurt my thumb. So I assign it to the triangle button, where your thumb can actually sort of sit there in a straight position and doesn't actually have to bend back every time you want to change gear. I just found it a little bit better, so that's what I'm going to do. Assign that to that, and the gear down will be the same button. Yes, same button. Gear down and gear up. And yeah, so that's just one little sort of change I do. Accelerate and steering, that's all. Oh, next camera, what can we have for the next camera? I'll just do that, L3, because we very rarely change the camera. Oh, we got activate DRS. Oh no. Oh no, it's on the triangle button. Oh, you buggers. That's alright, we'll put that on the X button now then. There you go. Can I see, this is what I always get, this unbinding. It just annoys me, this does. So many buttons. Yeah, unbind the clutch. Because we don't need a clutch anyway. We never use the clutch. Never use the clutch. Or the pit limiter, so that can stay on the triangle button. Because we always have the auto thingy limiter on. So I think that's it. Gear up, yep. Yep. I don't think there's anything else. ERS is just the... What's the... Where's the ERS button? Because they usually change it every year. DRS, where's the ERS? Extra button? What does that do then? What does that do? Oh, just look at all these buttons! Oh, it's ridiculous. It really is. It's just... ERS mode increase. No, I don't want to increase the... Well, apparently the big button in the middle, lads, of your controller is the special button. The special button is the one in the middle. Wow, I wonder what that does. I wonder if it automatically inserts a picture of Carmen Jordan as you're driving along in like the head-up display. I wonder if that's what the special button does. Hang on, it tells me up there again what it does. To bind the control and ensure optimal calibration, make sure to push your control to its maximum range and return it to its starting position. Oh god, I almost threw up in my mouth then. Oh dear, yes. Thank you, that was very informative, yes. But where's the ERS button? I can't find it. Am I being extra dense tonight? MDF. Activate DRS. Oh, I'm sure it'll work itself out. Oh, shut up, you bloody... Oh look, we'll find out, won't we? If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Oh, it's not letting me... Oh, for cock's sake. Clutch. What's the L1 doing? What's the R1 button doing? Oh, I can't see the R1 button doing anything. L1? What's the R1? No. Right, let's put that on the clutch then. I can't find the clutch. There it is. Oh, radio voice commands. Oh, we don't worry about that. Yeah. Don't worry about that. We don't do voice commands anyway. Right, I think... Save as new controller scheme. Yeah. Dave. Oh. Oh, I can't spell either. It's good. Dave. Right. I think we're ready to go. What's generic settings? What does that mean? Overtake ERS mode toggle. Oh god. This certainly wasn't... set up for old people, was it? This is going to be as bad as last year's when I was trying to paint that fucking car. Oh, God. Yeah, I do customise all that as well, but I'll do that off air. We'll do all that off air, everyone, otherwise I'll be here for 3 hours trying to sort this out. Right. This is what I want. Grand Prix. Now, as you can see, unfortunately, the classic cars have been removed from F1 2021, which is such a shame. Codemasters have said they're not gone for good. They will be back at a later time. I don't know when that later time will be. 2027, anyone? I don't know. It was a long time, wasn't it, between 2013 and the time when they came back, so I don't know, but they said they haven't gone for good, but at the moment they are gone, so all we got is the 2021 cars and the F2 2020 cars. They haven't even got the 19 cars in either. Disappointing. Anyway, this is what I wanted to look at, because apparently there's only 20 circuits in the game. So we got Bahrain, Spain. Are these in order or what? Monaco, Azerbaijani, stick it up your... See, Canada's in there, and we didn't go to Canada this year. Okay. Paul Ricard's in there, Austria, Britain. And there's no short circuits, is there? Where's the Silverstone short circuit? Why would you take out a short circuit when you already made it, didn't you, last year? That's very confusing. Am I being dense? I can't. No, that's just highlight, isn't it? That's weird. Belgium, Netherlands, Italy, Russia, Singapore, Japan, USA, once again no short track, Mexico, Brazil, Australia's in there, even though that's now been cancelled. Okay, Abu Dhabi's in there, China's in there. Are we going to China this year? I thought we weren't going to China. I'm very confused now. But as you can clearly see, there's no Jeddah or Jediah, whatever you want to call it, which is disappointing to say the least. There's no Portimao, which we did go to, and there's the other one as well, which we went to. I can't remember the name of. That's not in here either. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Now this is the problem. If you wanted to say you wanted to start a career mode now, you'd be starting that career mode as these circuits, wouldn't you? And I suppose, I don't know, halfway through your season they'd update it and you'd get the rest. Oh dear, this is just no. I'm not a fan of this at all. Anyway, oops, I've just dropped my glass on the floor. Luckily it didn't break. But please stand by, I'll have to go and pick it up. Just in case it has shattered into a million pieces. And I've got to go and get the broom out. Oh, bloody hell. I forgot I was still connected to my controller. Ow. I was just wearing my controller for a shoe. Are you alright, Mr. Glass? Oh, yes, you are. You're fine. Oh, right, let's go to the comments, because there's loads of you commenting. I'm not bloody surprised, because I'm, yeah. Okay, let's have a look at the comments now. Bloody hell. They're spamming like crazy, that's what I like to see. Spam those comments, lads. Spam those comments. See if we can get through about 3 billion of them. Where did I get to? Damaged, cheap and got it early. Yeah, that's it. Police are on the way. Yes, I need the police. Buy me, bloody EA. Don't worry, Dave, I'm joking. Ah, don't worry about it. I love the police. Canary in a Coal Mine was one of their best records. Oh, I can hear myself.
I think there is a few.
Right, let's got rid of that. Start deleting my internet history. Yes, yes, we know about you. We know about you. Dave hasn't done a lap yet. It's completely hopeless. You mother duckers. Yeah, that's just so funny. It really is. Ducking hell. That's probably what most people are going to say in the morning once they've loaded this game in. Ducking hell. What the fuck's this? Is Dave going to play the game? I'm going to play the game, Will. Don't worry. I'm going to play the game. No, because he pisses himself, but he does use a control. Yes. Hello, Mr. HRD. Welcome to the stream. Sexual harassment Panda was very upset about what you did to their teddy bear. Look, I just like to mention the teddy bear, Mr. TB. He's fine, and he loves it. Really, he really does. Yeah, because he's an attention seeker, and you know, any way he can be touched, he just loves it. He really does. He just can't get enough of it. Absolutely loves it. Been up to no good again. Yeah. Oh yes, it was crazy. It's on PS4, Mr. Hill Race Driver. It's on PS4, standard PS4 as well. None of this PS4 Pro malarkey or anything like that. Yep, standard PS4. He pounded a teddy. Oh dear. Carmen Jordan, isn't she in her mid-30s? Well, yeah, she still looks okay though. She still looks okay. Good evening, Matthew D'Souza. Welcome to the stream. But when Dave's 39, according to his old... Yes. Unmapped pit limiter. Yeah, I should do, Mr. HRD. I'll get round to that. Otherwise I'll be here all night if I'd start messing around with it again. Carmen Jordan is an old woman. Wowzers. It's now FIFA. Yes, it is. You're right. This game is F1 2011 version 12. Probably 2099. No new tracks. No new tracks on, and no short circuits. No updated Spain or Australia. EA Sports is not in the game. Why are the tracks not in order? That's a good question, Matt. I'm very confused why the tracks aren't in order. Very confused indeed. Very confused. I don't know. Now, I'd just like to say that I was supposed to have come on half an hour earlier than I did, but there was a 25 gig update that was required. So this is the absolute latest version that we've got at the moment. I think it's 1.03 or whatever. This is the latest version. So this is not like an earlier one that I've put on, you know, and it hasn't been finished yet. This is the latest thing at the moment. So I don't know what's going on. China will be available in Season 2. Wow. Spam. £5 of content. Yeah, I'm with you there, Josh. I'm with you. Can you create your My Team? Like, yeah, as far as I know, you can, Matt. TB doesn't like it. Can you manage your My Team rather than racing? It should be manage a career mode. No, right? Yeah, it should be. Absolute shite. Do drivers still swap teams in the career mode? As far as I know, Mr. HRD, they do still swap teams. Yes. Right. Well, let's go to that circuit that. How do we get rid of this? Delete track. Let's go to that circuit that hasn't been altered yet. Yeah, and has in real life, but not in the game. Let's have a look at the wonderful car models. Here's Mercedes and Red Bull, McLaren, of course the beautiful Aston Martin, Alpine! Alpine! Nobody seems to know how to spell that properly, or should I say it properly, so there's lots of variations, so call it what you will. Personally, I'd call it Alpine, because that's basically how the spelling says it is, Alpine. But people say it's Alpine, so I don't know. Fuck it, let's all call it Renault. Ferrari, AlphaTauri, Alfa Romeo. Oh look, we're going to be able to drive finally as Nikita Mazepin spin. I can't wait. And Williams. Well, of course, I couldn't start a game without selecting, you know, the greatest F1 driver in the history of the world ever. The Lord God Immortal himself. Yes, the mighty Sir Lulu of Lucelot. Yes, drum roll please, drum roll. Here he is, look. Oh. Let's try it then. Let's try it. Here we are then. First race. I'm finally doing some racing, lads. At Australia, which apparently has not been adjusted like it has done in real life. And even worse than that, it's not on the calendar either. In real life. But it is in the game. Can you see why I'm so confused? Now, I've heard lots of reports about this game. Some have said it's brilliant on Twitter.
Crowd are here and here in force for what is going to be a fantastic day of racing. Welcome to the Australian Grand Prix.
Some have said that it's basically a beta game. Yes, a beta game. It's nowhere near.
We are at the Albert Park circuit, 3.3 mile.
Thank you, Crofty.
With the race minutes away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like.
Lewis.
Sergio Perez will lead us away from pole position, and Max Verstappen lines up alongside.
New animations.
The rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Bottas, Daniel Ricciardo, and Sainz.
Oh.
Norris, Vettel,
Ocon,
and Fernando Alonso.
Fernando
Gasly,
Alonso.
Charles Leclerc, and
Sonoda.
Raikkonen, Mazepin, Nicholas Latifi,
Nicholas
and Antonio
Latifi.
Giovinazzi, Russell, and Mick Schumacher. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
Okay, let's go down to the track.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Don't let me down. What shit? We'll go for balance. Fortunately, I have forgotten to change the traction control settings, but it doesn't matter. Let's just finally go into a race. Oh dear, it's got automatic gears as well. Never mind. Keep going. Oh! Now we've got an example of damage.
You've got front wing damage. Recommend you box for a new one. Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
I can certainly feel the damage a little bit more. It certainly doesn't turn into the corners. Wonder if I can adjust the settings on the fly. Let's have a look. Don't know if you can or not. Oh, you might be able to. Assists. Driving proficiency amateur? How dare they? Experience, professional. We'll go for professional. We don't want to go too mad, do we, lads? No. Steering assist off, braking assist off, anti-lock brakes. No, we do like a little bit of anti-lock. Traction control medium, dynamic racing lime, corners only, 2D. Gearbox manual, pit assist. Yeah, we like that on. And we like that on. No ERS or DRS assist. Thank you. Right, we should be a little bit better now. Let's have a look. Oh, that feels better. Apart from the damage, which you really can't turn in with just a slight bit of damage. What have we got? Yellow damage on the right hand side, but oh my god, the turning is pretty severe. Now, of course, for this year's version, we've got side pod damage, which is not going to be good for the Hookster because, of course, he likes his dive bomb and smashing into the cars in the side. I'm not going to be able to do that anymore because apparently, if you get side pod damage, it slows you down up to a second per lap if you got damage to your side pod. I just hope that can be reduced in league races because that's going to take a certain element of fun out of it, I think. Ah, so there's the ERS. I just found that out. Good, good. Okay, it's very difficult to tell about the handling because I've got this damage which does seem to be quite severe, but even with that damage I would say it feels pretty similar to 2020. One thing I definitely feel though is the curbs. The curbs do feel like they've been higher profiled. I'm deliberately trying to run over the curbs as much as I can, and yeah, there's definitely some kind of profile been added to the curbs. A lot of people have been saying that you spin out very easily on the curbs now, and yeah, I can definitely feel an extra sort of height in the curbings. Anyway, apart from that, it feels pretty much business as usual. Graphics on the PS4, I have to say, look pretty much identical to 2020. I can't see any difference at all, to be honest. Maybe tiny bit, but apart from that, no. Of course, the HUD and all the graphics have been changed, but they pretty much change them about every 2 years anyway, to be honest, so it's not really anything new, is it? I don't like the tyres. I have to say, they look like big ugly blocks of Lego now, don't they, on the right hand side of the MFD there. I don't like that at all. So we do a cheeky little dive there on Daniel Ricciardo. The battery, I have to say, seems to recover very, very quickly. Let's just leave it on for a bit. Seems to recover a lot quicker than last year's game. That could be because, of course, we've lost Rich Mix. As you'll see off to the right hand side, there's no Rich Mix anymore. In fact, it's not greyed out, but you can't put the slider up any higher. I'm trying to do 4 jobs at once here while I'm talking and driving and moving buttons at the same time, but you can see that you can't actually adjust the standard mix now. And I understand any time you can adjust it is under the safety car when you can put it into lean, and that's it. So how do you stop yourself running out of fuel?
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
Pick up rubber and bring it home. That's Jeff, the same as last year, no difference there. Showing huge potential, that's me. Oh my god, Christian Horner's hair doesn't look any better from last year's, I can tell you that. He really needs to get some more VO5 on that.
Help them achieve this success.
Well, I honestly feel it was down to the driver and car today. I mean, we can talk driver skill all day, but if you don't have a solid team to back that, you're never going to get anywhere. When you hit that sweet spot of having both an excellent driver and an incredible car, that's when you see results like those we witnessed today.
Fantastic. So there you go, our first race on.
Here come today's winners. The team at Red Bull have done a phenomenal job recently. It's clear to see that they've put in the work and they should be proud of the victory they secured here.
Sounds like Crofty's got a new microphone for this year. Yeah, sounds a little bit more bassy. Or perhaps he's just a little bit closer to the microphone than he usually is. But yeah, that's about the only sound difference I can hear. There's Adrian Newey. Look at him. He's got to be 102 years old by now, surely. He was dominating Williams back in the 90s. He's got to be 102 by now. Oh, and this is the bit I still hate. The black loading screens. It actually plays havoc with my editing software because it gets all confused. Anyway, there you go.
Let's focus on the driver of the day. Anthony Davidson. Who do you pick?
It's got to be Lando Norris, hasn't it? Smooth, confident and assured. I've got no doubt that he and his team are going to be over the moon with his performance today.
Over the
Well, that's an
moon!
end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
We will indeed see you for the next one. So there you go, everyone. Let's go back to the comments now. That's our first race on F1 2021. Now I will be, for the first time ever in fact, making a video review of this game because everyone keeps asking me to and I keep forgetting to, so I'm going to dedicate next week to actually making that. Should still be alright with the other videos, so it shouldn't be a problem. But yeah, I'm actually going to make a review of this game in all its glory. Let's get back to the chat. Oh yeah, I see some people talking about WTF1. I saw the video, I don't know if you saw it earlier, about WTF1 where they say it's the best F1 game ever. I've never seen so much simping in all my life. I really haven't. It's just unbelievable levels of simping. And I always hate it when anyone says that anyway. This is the best F1 game ever. Because where do you go with that? Where do you go with that if that's the best F1 game ever? So any game after that point now, it's not going to be the best game ever, is it? So it's a stupid statement to make. I mean, they've said it before with older games. This is the best F1 game ever, and it wasn't. But it's just stupid to say it now. And WTF1, you should be ashamed of yourselves. I did watch that video, but oh my god, yeah, it was just ridiculous. There was just so much drooling. I don't know how much EA Sports paid them to do that review, but there was so much drooling going on. It was unbelievable. Right, absolute shite. Go to Jediah. Oh wait, yeah, I would do. Josh, I would go to Jediah. TB needs to be banned from the chat. No, you can't ban TB. He's the star of the show. In fact, I'm nothing without him. WTF once as every new F. Yeah, that's true, they do. You get a free execution with every copy of the game sold in. Oh, controversial. Yeah. It's there's only one Lord and his name is H. Yes, I agree with you. Yeah, I definitely think there was some kind of sponsorship going on there, Matt. It was just ridiculous, absolutely was. The simping was real, it really was. The simping was real. But then what do you expect from X-Matty G? Let's go to Imola. Oh, wait. Yeah, we would do. Portimao. Shall we go to... Oh, no, we can't go there. They are paid to say good things, just like that. Yes, that's true, they are. But not on this channel. Not on this channel, lads, because I am completely independent. No one pays me a penny to say anything, so I say what I bloody well like. But don't get me wrong, if I think it's good, then I will say so. But if I think it's bad, I will also say so as well. It's a beta game. Can we bankrupt it? Of course we can. You should get to edit the Twitter. Yeah, I should do. I should be the editor for the Twitter. That's just ridiculous. Never even asked me. And they should have asked me to face scan as well, shouldn't they? I should have had a face scan. I could have replaced you know, could have done, because you know there's a spare face going now, isn't there, in their games? A spare face. Say no more. Say no more. Yeah, you're right, Miss HRD. That was in Project Cars 1. I do remember that, yeah. They just like to steal ideas from other people, don't they? Oh, good old Codemasters. You spin me right round. Yeah, the curbs do look smaller, I must admit. Because game is shite. Are you playing on normal damage? I've no idea, Matty. I've no idea, mate. I have to get into it and see what the damage is at the moment. It probably is on normal because everything else is pretty much default. Custom, hardest difficulty of them all. Is it just me who thinks the menus are too bright? No, I agree with you. I do think the menus are a bit too bright as well. Very, very, very white, aren't they? Very white. Not good. F1 2015 is better than F1 2020 and 21. Change my... Yeah, I know it is. You're quite right. F1 2015 was the best game that Codemasters ever produced. You know, I mean, I spent so many hours doing that 10-year career mode. It was unreal. It really was. So many hours. And I just loved it so much. I actually went back and did it again. I think I've done the 10-year career mode in 2015 about 3 times now, at least, something like that. Yeah, because I just enjoyed it so much. Can you repair the side pods in pit stops? That's a good question, Matt. And I would say no, because you can't in real life, can you? So I would say no. But just for you, we're going to try that out. Because it's the Hookster driving, of course. So, you know, it won't be easy to damage. Won't be too difficult to damage your side pod, will it? Now let's go to one of the new circuits in this game this year. Oh wait, hang on. There isn't any! Right, let's go to Bahrain. We'll pick someone else now. Do a McLaren. Do Lando, because he's at Silverstone. Oh, poor Lando. I don't know if you've heard about Lando, but he's not very good at the moment at Silverstone. He's still pretty shaken up from his mugging from the other day. So yeah, my condolences go out to Lando. It's not a very nice thing to happen at the best of times. So there you go. Anyway, hopefully we'll wish him well for Silverstone. So let's see what Matty says about whether you can repair the side pod damage. When you come into the pits. That would be a good idea, actually. I mean, you know, if we're talking realism terms, there was quite a few of the F1 games where you could get damage to them and it would get repaired in the pits.
Race day and our drivers are all out on the grid.
So we could sort of, we could extend the credibility there, but I just don't think it will get repaired, unfortunately. Car setup, just increase the top speed, doesn't really matter because we're going to plough into whoever we can and try and damage the side pod. Oh!
What happened? Let me know you're okay.
That was a little bit more than the side pod. That was the wheel as well. Okay. Whoopsie. Now the thing is, it could be quite difficult to damage the side pod. Let's have a look. So you've got to get your...
Mind that front wing. It'll need replacing if it takes too much damage.
Okay, we've planted the card there. Still no side pod damage. So you've got to get it just right, haven't you? You've got to be in between the wheels, really.
Strategy is available on the MFD.
Come on, crash it. We've got a hit there from Sebastian Vettel. Still no side pod damage. Oh, got lots of front wing damage now.
We're seeing major front wing damage. Box, box, box. You've been awarded a time penalty for that last incident.
Okay, Matt, so it looks like it's pretty difficult to get side pod damage at the best of times. They're shifty little buggers as well, I'll tell you, shifty little buggers.
That was far too aggressive. Clean passes only. We don't want a penalty.
Have we got any cars left behind us? Oh, we got Marty Spin. Come on, where's Marty Spin? Marzi spin. Bloody hell, where's he gone? He's 28. He's 28 seconds behind. Oh, well done, Codemasters. That is super realistic. Oh God, that's been worth the 44 quid already. It's only the lap 2 and he's 20 seconds behind. Oh, super realistic, Margie spin. Super realistic. Oh, here he comes now. Oh, it's very difficult with no front wing. Well, I'm certainly whacking into the side pod here. Come on, come on. Well, yeah. Now, could it be that there's no... Oh, we got card and we can't change it either. Why can't we? We got card damage on reduced. Oh. Okay, so that's why we can't do any side pod damage. Let's go back to the main menu. After all that, unbelievable. But that's what you get when you're live and experimenting on Hookster TV. That's the thing that annoys me though. Why would they start a game with it all dumbed down like this for idiots? You know, with damage all reduced and traction control. Why would you do that? You know, don't get it. Right, I've got to see if I can find the bit where we can. Game options, that's got to be it, hasn't it? Settings. It's not there. Where is it? Racing style. Oh, it's so annoying when you can't find the bit that you want to find, isn't it? It's just so annoying. Where can we change the damage? It's just not there, is it? Surely you haven't got to go to the expert racing style to actually just... I don't know. I don't know. I'm confused now. Let's go back to the comments. Yeah, it looks like it's only on simulation damage, Matt. I mean, I don't use simulation damage. I use like the, you know, the main damage that you can have, but not simulation damage. Hit the bloody thing with an hammer. Yeah, I should do. So no, it doesn't look like there's any side pod damage for reduced, Matt. No. Because applying to outsiders and just, yeah, that's true. Hookster TV, yes, that's me. You might have to select a track first to select. Okay, let's try that then. Dee 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 dee. Yes, let's start a new one. Monaco. Oh yes, I wanted to do Monaco anyway because I saw someone. Actually, someone's been messaging me saying that once again the controller you can't get around the hairpin. So let's find out. Ah, you're right there, Matt. You are right there. You saw that and I didn't. Simulation settings. AI difficulty 31. I mean, why would they set it at? Anyway, just for this test, we'll leave that as it is. Car damage reduced, standard. Right, so in standard, car damage rate standard. Bloody hell! Bloody hell! This is complicated. Low fuel mode. Okay. Car damage allows you to, as a result of collisions. Standard or simulation. Car damage. Simulate. Bloody hell. We'll leave them both at standard. There you go. Collisions on. Let's go. Right, yeah, apparently the Monaco hairpin is a little bit like 2017 when you couldn't turn the car around again. I can't confirm that because I haven't done it yet, so I don't know. But I've had about 2 people contact me on Twitter saying that they can't turn the car on a controller, of course, not on the steering wheel. Easy on steering wheel. So let's find out, shall we?
With the race minutes away from starting, here's what...
No, I can confirm the hairpin is fine. Absolutely fine. No problem whatsoever. In fact, felt a little bit better than 2020. It's alright, I'm going for side pod damage. I did do that on purpose.
Be careful with the front wing. You've taken some minor damage. Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
Ah, now we got side pod damage.
That was a nasty hit. Turn the engine off and wait for the marshals.
But unfortunately, we take our wheel off as well.
A new strategy is available.
So you get side pod damage on standard, Matt. There you go. Am I going to do that without taking the wheel off though? Oh!
That was a heck of an impact.
Balls!
Let me know you're okay.
Balls! Balls, balls, balls!
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
Thankfully, Matt, it looks like it's pretty difficult to actually damage the side pod. Yeah, look at that turning with no wing. That was no problem whatsoever. So it looks like it's something that's quite difficult. So it's not going to be much of a problem, I don't think, in races, luckily. Because judging by this, it looks like it's pretty bloody difficult to do. Which it should be, really, because you've got the tyres in the way, which should stop damage to the side pod. It's only if you're making contact with another car, really, isn't it? Oh!
That looks
Oh!
bad. Are you alright? Let me know you're alright.
Bloody bugger hell. Bloody bugger hell. Let's go into the pits. Get our wing changed. Marzipan's still behind us.
Go, go, go.
Oh god.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. You'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track. We can now use DRS. DRS now available.
Yeah, that hairpin's no problem whatsoever. I would say though, just on this circuit, handling feels more twitchy than last year. Sort of F1 2018 handling. It's not as tight at the rear end as you can see when I'm doing that. It's even with medium traction on. Whoa, you see there? Yeah, yeah.
Okay, you have front wing damage. This will be a major performance impact unless you box for a new one.
Yeah, that's a little bit I've only just noticed that actually. Let's put another wing on.
Complete, go now.
I didn't say that hairpin, I think it's better than last year's, to be honest. I wonder if that's just cold tyres, because it feels a bit better now. Oh, no, he doesn't. Oh,
Are you
wow.
okay? That was a big one. Confirm you're okay, please.
Yeah, it's definitely a little bit more twitchy.
This is your final lap of the race.
Wow. Could just be getting used to it though. I'm not. It's a new game, so you know. But it definitely feels more twitchy on the rear end. There we go.
Alright, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
Thank you, Jeff. You talk.
They've done it then. They've won here in Monaco with an emphatic performance and a victory they can be proud of for years to come.
Yes, Matt. The settings are very complicated indeed.
Sealed the win for them.
I really feel the track layout combined
I
with the track
can't.
temperatures we saw
I
today
can't. I
suited
don't know.
their
I
car.
can't really say
It's
that's
nice and alive when the tyres
EA
are just at the
Sports'
right
fault.
temperature, and the driver did a great job
Oh, shut
managing
up.
that.
I can't say
Red
that's.
Bull are our winners
Shut
today.
up! Jeez, they do go on. I can't really say that's EA Sports' fault because they wouldn't have had any sort of input on that. It's just Codemasters. They've gone absolutely crazy on the settings this year. There's just so many settings. It really is ridiculous.
Now, let's discuss, Ant. Who would you say is a contender for driver of the day?
That's true. I've never been able to turn that hairpin. Try the rear wing damage. Braking spoint. Yeah, that was me, Joe. Braking spoint. That's what they should call it now. Yeah, I got that, Joe. Yeah, I can see the damage can be less, and that's good. But it does seem like the actual side pod damage is pretty difficult to do in the first place, so I don't think we'd have any sort of problems with it. Like I say, it's not something that, you know, the slightest contact is going to do. You have to really give it a good old whack to actually get any damage on it, I think. That's true. Oh yeah, definitely a title contender. Yeah, I will try that, but these cars, these AI are pretty slippery. I tell you, they do try and get out of the way. Yes, Mr. Helium Trophy, there will be a 100% race soon. Yes, yes. And hopefully everyone won't moan like the last one on F198 when I only did 11 laps. It wasn't my fault. I tried my best. I tried my best. Hello, Mr. Prowood. You're getting this soon. Well done. Hopefully tomorrow. Yeah, it should do. I was very surprised mine came in the post today, but there you go. Right, let's get back to it, shall we? So what we've established so far is the tracks unfortunately need a lot of sorting out. Yes. Come on, Codemasters. I know it's very, very difficult times, but these tracks aren't even in the right order, and you're missing the 3 tracks. Where's Jediah? You've had that one ready to, or you've known about that since God knows when. Come on. I'm sure I saw a video of the track. Wasn't it on a set of Corsa or something that they... But it was actually from Codemasters themselves, and they'd done like a little 1-minute video about Jedi. So it must be in development. Surely. What are you playing at? Codemasters? Yeah, so sort the tracks out. That's one thing. And I am quite disappointed that these short tracks are missing, because it just added an extra element to like league races. We could do short tracks, just extra versions. I mean, you know, removing any kind of track is not good for your content, is it? Really, you don't want to. You want to add circuits. You don't want to take any away. So that's pretty disappointing. But we have to give them the benefit of the doubt. This is a very, very early release at the moment. Unfortunately, I'm not for this kind of releasing. I would prefer a game that's finished, and I'm sure everyone else that's paid £75 for this game would prefer it to be finished. But this, unfortunately, is the world that we live in these days. Yes, we'll just knock it out now and sort it out later. That's basically the way of the world right now, isn't it? Yes. So we also have the F2 cars, as you can see. I think I've got to go to showroom actually for that, haven't I? So yeah, we've got all the cars from the F2 2020 season, which is good for all you fans, including us at the Elite Racing League, because we do like these cars. We've sort of grown to love them, in fact. So there you go, we've got the 2020 cars all ready to go. So if we were having some problems with the 2021 cars, we could sort of, you know, do a little mini season on this until everyone gets up to speed. Anyway, player cars, what's this? Oh yeah, this is the designs for the cars, isn't it? That looks pretty pretty bland, doesn't it? Pretty bland. There you go. I would think, Matt, that like before, you should be able to customise all these. You're going to have your liveries. So it looks like you just start with one livery this year. It's unusual. Can you create a new one? Oh yes, yes you can. There you go. Oh, so they're just giving you that as a base livery, and you can do your own. Some of these liveries, I have to say. Now, in case you're wondering why I've got this, it's because I pre-ordered the game. It came with a few bonuses. So one of them was a couple of car liveries and some pit coins and a couple of other things to do with the Breaking Point story. So that might be why I got these extras. So you may not get these in your game. So don't think that you will do, but you might not. But I had to say, some of these liveries look absolutely khaki. What the hell is that? Come on. Nobody tell me that's a good livery, please. Nobody tell me that's just... It looks like a zebra's crashed into... I don't know what. What's it crashed into? I don't know. But that is just appalling livery, isn't it? Really is. That one's not too bad. I quite like that. Got a little bit of Ferrari influence there. I approve. That one's a bit meh. That's a bit standard, but the good thing about the standard liveries like this is you can customise these a lot more and make them your own, which is good. That was the one that started the game, I do believe. That one's not too bad, and that one's pretty bleh. So we got locked items as well, which you can't select unless you pay Codemasters another £1 million of your cash. It'll be like that soon, I entertain that, lads. Just wait for F1 2022. Yes. Recommended retail price will be £1 million. No, not really. Just in case anyone from Codemasters or EA happens to be watching. If you are, hello. Welcome to the stream. I'm not going to say anymore. Oh, I like that one. Intergalactic. That one's... I like that. Being a Star Trek nerd, I have to say, I like that one a lot. Yes. Beam me up, Spotty. I like that one. Oh, that one's not too bad. That sort of looks a bit comic book inspired, that one, doesn't it? Yes, a bit comics book. Very nice. And that's just a zebra. Oh, black car. Black car. I do like that. Very mysterious shadow. That's alright. Oh my god. No, don't like that one. Don't like that one whatsoever. Oh, and that looks very similar to the Golf livery on the McLaren, didn't it? I wonder if that's where they got the inspiration from. I approve. And that looks like a sort of Williams livery. Very nice. And that is just another one of the standard liveries. Well done. So there you go. Liveries look pretty much as they were. Sponsors, yeah, you can put your sponsors anywhere on the car. All pretty much the same as last year. The clothing as well will be the same when you can adjust your helmet, suit, gloves, character poses, emotes, victory radio call. Now that might be new. What's that one then? Ooh, does it make the noise? Oh, listen, here we go. Woo! Now this one is especially for the Americans who might be tuning in right now. Shall I do that again? I haven't quite got it right. It should be yeehaw! 10-4, good buddy. This is the rubber ducky.
Thank you. I need a moment. Thank you. I need a moment.
Oh, we got more.
Oh, alright. I think maybe I can start turning some of these assists off. That was on fire! That's a wrap, folks! Get in there, Jeff! Get in there, Jeff! Get in there, Jeff! Get in there, get in there! Get in there! Get in there, Jeff! Get in there, Jeff! Get in there! Get in there! Get in there, Jeff!
That was the name of my last porn film in the 80s.
Get in there, Jeff! Get in there, Jeff! Get in there! Get in there, Jeff! Get in there, Jeff!
Fascinating. So there you go. That's a new addition. Haven't heard that before. Driver profile. Oh, my timer's going off. It means it's time for my medication. Yeah, so that's pretty same as last year. Avatar, country, region and driver number. Pretty good. Badges seem to be pretty much the same as well. So what have we done now? We've done the showroom. I've showed you that. Showed you the customization. Esports, oh god, esports, everyone. Who bothers with esports? Really? No one. And multiplayer now, we've got leagues, LAN, which of course is two PlayStations together. Split screen, whey! Split screen, oh I remember those days from the PS1, yes. Lovely. Social play. Okay. We've got beginner friendly, experienced drivers, browse or create custom game. Let's try wait a minute, it's longest with one shot. No, we don't want that. Oh, that sounds like it. Beginner friendly. There you go. Because I am a beginner. I really am. Yes, I'm little Dave Hook. Just entering into this league racing stuff. I don't know what I'm doing really. Can I join your session, please, Mr. Andrew Jacks 416 and Mr. F1 Black Wolf? Mr. F1 Black Wolf, can I join your session? Oh, I'm going to join his session, everyone. Yes. I'm new to F1. Yes. Well, I was in 1982 anyway. Here we go, everyone. First online race on F1 2021. Dee 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 dee. I think all the damage and collisions are off, aren't they? So, yeah. This is just to test the beautiful mechanics of the game. It's taken a long time to load as well. So let's get back to the comments. Use marzipan. I knew you were going to say use marzipan for the 100%. Yeah, I will, don't worry. I know, I'll do F198 again, don't worry. Dave, what does VO5 do? It's for your hair, Joe. Yeah, it makes it all glossy and shiny and beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Like a red setter dog, you know, with that shiny hair. That's what it makes your hair look like. Yeah. I came here for F1 and I'm getting hair advice. What depth this channel has. I know it has. It's just you get everything here, Joe. Just everything. It's like a complete. I can't remember the word. No, I've forgotten the word, but that's what you get here. Welcome to Dave TV. You could buy 86 cheeseburgers from McDonald's for 75 quid. You could indeed. And diabetes. Well, that's a bonus. You get the diabetes after the 86 cheeseburgers, but that's a bonus. I think it's worth it, to be honest. Hello, Mr. Shane Paul. Welcome to the stream. Can you make your own victory radio call? Unfortunately, it doesn't look like you can, Matt. No. You just got a selection. Get in there, Lewis. Yeah, that's the one we need, isn't it? Get it. It's taken a very, very long time to load, isn't it? Yeah, I wish they had the old Hockenheim as well. How difficult is hard mode? I've no idea, Matt. I've no idea. Unfortunately, I can't get into Breaking Point because it'll just take too long to start it up. Lobby updated. Oh, okay. 1982 BC, more like, yeah, before Christ. That's the one. Cornucopia. That's the cornucopia. That's the word I was looking for. Well done. Oh, bloody hell. Are we ready to go? Why can't I join? It's only one shot quality. We'll be alright. We'll be alright for the race. Did. Let's see if there's any people that I recognise in this. I do recognise F1 Black Wolf. Yes, F1 Black Wolf. I don't know where from, but I do recognise him. And Jose Mourinho's in here. Oh my goodness, they're going up and down like crazy. Who else we got in here? Puma? No. Andrew Jacks? Gems091? Oh my goodness. Is that a female? Is that a female in here? I don't know. How can we check? Can we check if that's female or not? Because I feel like I need to say hello if it is, because, you know, more females the better in Formula 1. That's what I say. Do you know, I was watching a race last week from 1995. Yes, the days of Damon Hill or Michael Schumacher. Yes, and the camera cut to the grid. Okay, and it did make me laugh, not for good reasons, but it did make me laugh because all the cars were on the grid, all the mechanics were surrounding all the cars, and there was not a single female on that grid in 1995. Not a single. I looked. Every single person was male. It was quite funny, but quite sort of sad and tragic at the same time. But yeah, not a single female was on that grid, and of course that has now changed for the modern era. If you cut to a lot of the garages now in Formula One, you'll see at least 2 or 3 females somewhere on the team. You'll see them, and there was mechanics as well. They are now as well, don't they? Aren't they? So yeah, all good, all good. All right, we're going to race now. We're going to race now. Oh, that's a female avatar. Does that mean she's fit? Oh my goodness! I'm getting excited now. I'm getting excited now, lads. Is that a female? I'll tell you, this is where I do most of my dating. It has to be said on F1 lobbies. Yes, it's where I do most of my dating. I don't bother with dating sites anymore. I just go on here and talk to all the. Is that a female? Sober core. Could be. Well, whoever it is, she's fastest. Oh dear. Here we go then, lads, on the grid for the USA Grand Prix. I, of course, will be my usual awesome self, no doubt absolutely storming through the field and managing to get up to at least P3 by turn 1. Oh no, it's raining! How did the weather change so quickly? Wow, that's not on, is it, lads? It's raining again. Hey, hey, it's raining again. Who sang that? That was the old something or other. It's an old song from the 70s, that is. Yes, it's raining again. Hey, hey, it's... No, I can't remember who it's by, but... I can never remember anything when I'm talking and streaming at the same time. It's weird, that. And as soon as I've stopped, I actually remember who it is. Supertramp! There you go, I just remembered it. Look at that, Supertramp. Yes. Fantastic. Right, here we go then. Our first online race, and it's raining. And it's taken... Oh, here we go. Wait, why is it in spectator... What? Oh, never mind, I'm going to watch this bit of crumpet out in front. Look at her go. Look, she's got to be female. She's got a pink car. Look, wowzers, me trousers. Look at her go. Go on, girl. She's still in the lead. Fantastic. Oh my goodness. I've got to send her a friend request. So, still in the lead at the moment. We got Sobi Cora 10. I'm sure that's what it says. In second place, we've got Yang Potato. In third place, we got BXN LU Liverpool Football Club. There you go. And in fourth place, it's Jose Mourinho. Fantastic. Look at her go. Bloody hell. How does she spend time playing computer games and clean up the kitchen at the same time? That's amazing. Never heard of anything so amazing as that. Oh God. Oh, wait a minute. View profile. Okay, lads, you might have a blank screen here for a second. Sobe Core. Oh my god, she's a professional. It says she's an F1 driver for Team NORT Spain Esports. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that's it. I'm gonna send her a friend request. I need all the friends I can get, I'll tell you. There you go. Friend request sent. Right, okay, back to the action. Oh, so that's why she's doing so well, because she's an esports driver, don't you know, for Spain. Oh, I love a bit of Spanish. People can hear... No, surely not. No, I'm alright. I've got my... I'm on party chat mode, I think, so I don't think they can hear me. I know, but it's just so incredible, Joe, to see a female playing F1. It's a very rare sight, but there you go. And she's still in the lead as well. Amazing. Mind you, I would say that she is definitely sandbagging, because this is a mode for unexperienced newbies, and if you look at her profile, she's a Spanish esports driver, so she's slumming it now. She's obviously thought to herself, yeah, I'll just nip on now and show these boys a thing or two. Absolutely, well done, Joe. Yeah, the online looks okay. That's me. The 80s were a magical time. They were indeed. 1986 actually was the best year of the 80s. Can't explain why. It was just a very, very good year. Unfortunately, you had 87 and 88 just started to wane a little bit, and then 1989 was like this transitional year, and then as soon as 1990 hit, it was just so weird. It really was just so weird. There was a philosopher at the time, and I remember he got up on stage and he was talking to a load of people, and he said he was doing a speech on the 1st of January, and he said, "I do believe we have just reached the end of history," as it was the 1st of January 1990. Very strange thing to say, but looking back at it now, I can see exactly where he was coming from, because as soon as 1990 hit, literally within the first week, everything just changed completely. Just unbelievable. And I mean, I was a great music lover. Oh no, she's lost it! Our esports driver from Spain has lost it! Oh no! She's got it back though, she's still in the lead, but oh, that was a hairy, scary moment. Thankfully the damage is off. Wowzers. But yeah, as I say, literally a week into 1990, just everything just completely turned to shit. As I say, I was heavily into music, and the music just went, just completely exploded into nothing. And the whole, I don't know, it was hard to explain. You had to be there. But the first week of 1990 was a very, very strange week indeed. And I have to say, it hasn't really recovered from that. It started to get better again in the 90s. And then in the noughties, at the start of the noughties, like, I don't know if anyone can remember 2000, about 2004. That was quite a good time, I have to say. But then once again, it started to tail off again between 2005 and 6 and 7. And I have to say that the 10s, as they like to call it, for this decade, it's just been completely nothing really, I've got to say. And of course now we're into the next decade, and Well, he hasn't started very well, has it? Let's put it that way. Anyway, I'm waffling on like I always do. Yeah, you should watch it more often, Joe. It's good stuff. It really is. 67 restraining orders? No. That's not enough for me for a weekend. I don't know. I don't know why I'm pronouncing it like that. I'm trying to join, Matt. I'm trying, but no one wants to let the Davy in. They won't let me join. Yes, I am stalking women again. And she hasn't responded to my friend request either. It's outrageous. Just because she's driving along, no excuse. Just pause the game and say, "Oh, it's Davy." Got to accept that and then rejoin again. Maybe she looked at it and that's why she crashed. Went, "Oh shit, it's Hookster." No. Maybe not. Yes, I did hate Oasis. The only good thing to come out of Oasis was "It's a Wonder Whoa," and that was the only thing. Honestly, the only thing. As far as I'm concerned, music stopped as soon as Oasis started. So there you go. It looks like Sobi Core 10 is going to win this race, despite getting a friend request from the Hookster. It looks like she's sort of gotten over it by now, and she's still out there out in front, so it looks okay. But obviously she probably hasn't seen it yet, so she'll probably have to retire after this race and have a big long lie down and think about her actions, you know. How she managed to deserve a friend request from the Hookster. And she crosses the line and wins the race. Not only wins the race, but gets the fastest lap as well, over 1:47. Fantastic. Well done indeed. Quit to main menu. Dee. Loading. Communicating. Dee. Let's see if we can try this then. Here we go. Ready up. I'm ready, lads. I'm ready. Oh, we've got the Sloppy Jalopy. Now that's a name you want, isn't it? The Sloppy Jalopy. That was one of my last films in 1997. That was the Sloppy Jalopy. Yes, it was sort of Christine, but later on when it was all bashed up. Yeah. The Sloppy Jalopy. That's brilliant. I love that name. Oh dear. Here we go. Finally. We should get into a multiplayer race. If anyone's going to let me in. Oh, looks like we're in now, lads. Looks like we're in. Car set up. Yeah, we'll leave it at balanced. Dee-dee-dee. 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 Dee-dee-dee-dee. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Go! Here we go. Ding, 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 ding. So where did I finish them? Oh, 5th position. I'll take that. I'll take that any day of the week. Thank you very much. And I beat the sloppy jalopy as well. Nice. Here we go then. This should be fun. Oh! Oh! Oh no! It's chaos! I was holding the wrong bloody button! Balls! Oh, that's the one! I'm taking it out of the field!
Mind that front wing. It'll need replacing if it takes too much damage.
Whoopsie! With hindsight, I think I should have assigned the clutch to the...
Caution. Someone's come off ahead of you. There's a yellow flag ahead.
Let's see if we can yank this... Oh, he's going into the pits. I was just going to say that famous movie line then and say, let's see if we can yank this rookie's chain, but unfortunately I couldn't because he's pitted. But we've got more rookies ahead if I can catch up to them. Oh, he's punted him off.
Good job, nice overtake.
Oh no, Keeble! Keeble's had me off! He played dirty, he played dirty. I thought he was going to be fair there, but he wasn't. I was going to say, with hindsight, I should have put...
Your front wing, damage to your front wing.
Yeah.
Box to change it.
Shut up, Jeff.
Okay, clear.
I was going to say, with hindsight, I should have put the clutch on the L1 button and not the R1 button, because it's pretty much impossible with your fingers to hold both of those down at the same time. You plum, Dave. You absolute plum. Yes! Very good, despite me taking out half the field at the start there. That's going to be a Hookster moment. That's going to go down in history. No, I know, mate. No classic cars. Hello, sir. 39 years old, always shiny. That's me. Yes, Matt. I cause a lot of chaos there. Yeah, the gears do shift up quicker, I must admit. Very much indeed. Safety rating. There should be a one just for me. Yes. Enormous cock. That should be my safety rating. Well, there you go. What I'm going to do now is get out of here very, very quickly before they all come at me after that crash at the start. Oh, I can't get out. No, someone let me out. Get me out of here. Get me out of here before they all have a go at me. They'll be sending me messages saying, what the fucking hell was that at the start? No, no, I want to get out. Get me out of here. Get me out. Yes, get me out of here. Thank you. Good night. Oh dear, that was fun. So that's the multiplayer done. Solo, we've got Breaking Point, which, as I say, just go and watch any big YouTubers' videos and you'll know all about that. Grand Prix mode, of course, is your usual stuff. Time trial, you know what that is. And career, you've got a single player career. You've got a two-player career now, which is great, which means two players can play a career and you don't have to be in the same team as well. Interesting. So you can now have a my team as before, or as a driver. Play as a driver. Yeah, that's basically the vanilla career mode that we've had so many times in the past, and this is the my team, which I think started last year. I'm just going to click on that. I don't want to go too far into this though. So you can have a full season. Or you can customise it. The customisation, I have to say, on this is it's epic, but it's also very, very complicated. You'd need, if you're going to start a career on this, you'd need about 2 hours to go through every single setting to make sure you got the right one. I mean, I've just made a mistake by assigning R1 to the clutch and having R2 as the throttle, which is pretty much impossible to do on the same hand. So that's one mistake. Use my team icons. Oh yes, I've got to buy that. I've got to buy that because I didn't buy the £75 version because I refused. I refused. Yes. But you can enable them later. There we go. Let's just.
Welcome to my team. Here you'll experience the world of Formula One, not only as a driver, but as the owner of a brand new F1 team. First things first, let's create your driver.
That's me. American, Australian. Why is not Great Britain right there in the left-hand top? Where's the rest? Why is it reduced to right down there? Unbelievable scenes. Unbelievable scenes. What am I doing? Ace. Driver number 50. Advanced.
Focus on your driver's look.
Helmet, suit, gloves, poses. Yes, we like that. Victory radio call. I'm going to have... Yes.
Great. Now let's set up some of the key details of your new team. We'll
Let's.
start with an easy one. What name would you like to give the team? Nice. Now, some kind of income stream is critical, so we need to sign a primary sponsor. Our primary sponsor will pay a signing bonus to the team up front. This is vital to cover the early investments we need to make. They will also provide valuable weekly income for us. Each sponsor has a goal they want the team to achieve. If we hit that goal, the sponsor will pay us an additional goal bonus.
Nice. Not all these sponsors are the same as last year. There's a few different ones. Let's go for
Fantastic.
Echo.
Now we've got a budget to work with. Our car won't be going anywhere fast without a power unit. So, let's sign a power unit supplier now.
Let's.
We need both performance and durability from our power unit, but we also need to balance the books. We're going to have a lot of other areas to invest our cash into.
So we can have Renault, Honda, Mercedes or Ferrari. Yes. Don't want bloody Renault, do we? Look at them. 82% performance. Honda. Honda's where we need... Look, Mercedes though. Look, that's not realistic, is it, Codemasters? Look. Not the way the Red Bull's going at the moment. Eh? You need to change that. And Ferrari. Excuse me. Why are they the most expensive and that's outrageous.
We almost have all the key partners for our team now, but we still need a teammate for you. These are the drivers available to be your first teammate. They all have their own strengths and weaknesses, so consider everything when deciding who to hire. Drivers earn acclaim based on their performances. When a driver earns enough acclaim, they will level up. The higher a driver's level, the more acclaim they will earn for their current team. And remember, the faster the team levels up, the faster our income will increase. The higher a driver's experience, the more resource points are earned to spend on vehicle upgrades. Racecraft is the driver's skill to effectively complete overtakes when opportunities arise. Awareness shows the driver's ability to avoid errors and incidents. Pace describes the driver's ability to set competitive lap times. Focus represents the driver's current form and state of mind. Rating is a summary of the driver's overall skill level.
Thank you very much. Who shall we pick? Pedro, PK. Oh, we got more. Is there any females? There's no females. That's it. I'm selling the game tomorrow. There's no females to choose from. No. What is going on here, Codemasters? Look, it's not right. It's just not. Let's pick Christian
Looks like we can
Lingard.
afford this power unit supplier and teammate. Go ahead and confirm if you're happy.
I'm going to
Create
confirm.
Delivery will be running this season. We can add more sponsors to the car as we sign them throughout the year. And don't
Yeah.
worry, we can edit our look at any time from HQ.
Copy from another design. I like that idea. Oh, we haven't got any other designs. We'll add that one then. Wait a minute, it's telling me I can have another design. Oh, what are you doing? Which one should be? Not that one. I quite like that one. Let's do that one. Yeah, I've selected it. Come on. Oh, advance.
Last but not least, we need to consider our brand, our badge, and team colours.
Oh yes. Yes, it all looks good to me. Oh no, I've got to do team brand. Yeah, we'll pick that one. Oh god, it wants me to pick something else. No, yeah, we'll pick that one. Yeah, save and exit. Thank you. Oh, can we change? Oh, bloody hell. Oh, we could be green like Aston Martin. I Although not that green. I'm not going to do this again because everyone knows I'm colourblind. I'm not going to do it. That'll do. Everyone knows I'm colourblind, so I'm not going to sit here for another hour trying to go through colours which I can't see.
You can go back and edit anything we've done so far, and we'll come back here at the start of each season. But if you're ready to go, hit advance to head to the team HQ. We can start our push to the top of Formula 1.
Okay. So that's it. There you go. That's the start of my team, which I know some people wanted to have a look at. I'm not going to do anything further with that, obviously. Ooh, helicopter. Nice.
Hello folks, and welcome to this, a very special edition of Paddock Pass. As you can see, there's no pit lane behind me, and as you can hear, no roar of engines, and that's because they've set me free from the F1 paddock to escape here to the countryside and to the headquarters of Formula One's newest team. Now, it's not every day we get to pull back the curtain and look behind the scenes at an F1 team. Rarer still that we get to talk not only to the team owner, but also the team's lead driver. But what makes this place extra special is that the owner and lead driver are one and the same person. Now, it's been an interesting 12 months, and we all know a number of the regulation changes which were due to come into effect this year have been delayed until next. Some, though, are still seeing the light of day, amongst them the all-important budget cap, which gives some of the smaller teams a little further down the order, potentially, the opportunity to compete with the bigger teams. Good for them, but great for us as viewers. But what does our new team owner think about these new rules? Do they see them as a challenge, a hurdle that needs to be overcome? Perhaps they see them as an opportunity to disrupt the status quo, a chance to come out swinging and to carve their name into Formula One history. Well, I had the opportunity to ask them these very questions just earlier today, and here's what they had to say.
Wow, that was a long intro. Bloody hell.
Well, first of all, thanks so much for inviting us here today. It's been wonderful to see behind the scenes. As you might expect, I've got about a million questions, so let's jump straight in. It's been a long time since we last saw a team owner take their own car onto the track, and the sport's changed enormously in the intervening years. How are you going to handle the responsibilities of both managing and driving for a Formula One team? Let's talk about your teammate. Now, it's clear they're excited to have signed with you, but tell me, what is it? So you've obviously been putting a lot of work into the car. I know it's early days, but how do most of the other teams can boast years of experience in Formula One? Ultimately, your success this season is going to come down to whether you can take. And finally, with so many specialist departments working together here at your headquarters. Well, thank you so much for your time. It's been wonderful to get an insight from you, and of course to see around the headquarters. Thank you for today. Really appreciate it, and thank you all at home for watching as well. We'll see you very soon.
It's alright, Will. I'm off to bang some supermodels now. Fuck me, that was boring. Jeez Louise. Oh look lads, it says 1 out of 20 races. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. So here we are then, we finally reached my team, which is, as you can see, pretty much the same.
This is where you can view our current facilities and the effects they are having on the business. You can also invest some of our cash into upgrades for these facilities.
Pretty much the same as last year with aerodynamics, chassis, personnel, powertrain, durability and marketing. R&D though, we do know has been greatly improved. Yes, I do approve of the R&D now. I have to say, these graphs look a hell of a lot better for the different departments, and when you go into these departments now, you get these very informative 3D models of what it is you're actually upgrading, because in previous versions, of course, it was pretty difficult to actually work out what a secondary wing flap was purely by the name and not by sort of seeing the picture. But now you get all the pictures of what they are. When you've actually completed them, I do believe you get even more detailed pictures of all of these as well, which is pretty darn decent, I have to say. So you've got the ignition system there, the spark plugs. Alright, the spark plugs was pretty self-explanatory, but you know, it's just great to see these little additions. Gearbox, improved materials, it's just, yeah, it's great. I do like this bit. I do approve of this bit, I have to say. Durability. Yes, this is the bit that I always fall down on, but yeah, I do like that, I must admit. And the vehicle, that unfortunately looks yeah, I'll tell you what, you're absolutely right about these screens. They are way too bright. Look at the words on the top, you can hardly see them. See where it says L3 open podium pass? Now I've got my TV on normal settings. There's no extra brightness in the TV or anything. But where it says open podium pass, that is way too bright. You need to sort it out, Codemasters. I mean, it was on a black background, wasn't it, last year's game? That's way too bright, way too bright. So anyway, the engines, this is all the same as last year. This hasn't been changed whatsoever. Gearbox, of course, with practice and event gearbox is exactly the same, and the weekend tyre allocation. No difference whatsoever. The corporate, that's pretty much identical as well. Contracts, yep.
This is the driver market.
Yep.
From here,
finances.
pertinent details on every driver in the sport. Compare them with each other and add them to your watch list. When the contract negotiation window rolls around, this is where you will approach any drivers you wish to hire. It's important to use the time between races to the fullest extent.
Team
That's
activities.
where these activities come in. Manage everyone's time as efficiently as possible to maximise the team's performance.
Yep, there's no change to activities either. That's exactly the same. And the messages is pretty much exactly the same as well. So, as regards to my team, I can report that it's pretty much a copy-paste of last year's game, with just really the improvements to the overall look of the R&D, which I do approve of, I might have to say, but apart from that, very little difference indeed. So I think, to be honest, we've pretty much covered the game. Let's go back now and see if we have or not. Yep, 2-player career, single-player career. Continue my career. Calendar, split screen. Yes, we are done. That is F1 2021. As I said at the start of the stream, I will be doing a video review for the first time of this game, because it has been asked several times in the past that I actually do a proper review of it, and so I will be dedicating next week to that fact. So there'll be lots of other sort of little bits and snippets going into this, but for the moment I'd have to say thanks so much for watching, everyone, because I can't think of any other content to show you. Is the audio name? I think it is, Matt, yeah. Will James Hunt be returning in 2021? I don't know. I think that'll be the end of James Hunt. I'm actually at a bit of a crossroads what to do in terms of a career on 2021, because I'm very close to starting 2019 on the all seasons, and I just think that I could end up with a situation where I could be on the all seasons and on a different career only one 1 year behind, and I don't really want to do that, so I'm going to have a think about that and see what I'm going to do. There's plenty of stuff to do on here anyway to keep me going. I'm going to have a 100% race on here, and I've still got James Hunt to finish, so there's plenty of content to still keep pumping out. But as to a 2021 career, I am at a bit of a crossroads. I'm not even sure if I'm going to do one. Not even sure if I'm going to do one. There you go. Yeah, you're right, mate. It has got a lot of unnecessary features. Fucking Will Buxton. Yeah, I quite agree with you there. A complete pranny of the highest order. Basically the same as 2020. Yeah, looks like it. And 3 missing tracks. Can you edit the resource points you and the AI I can get? Not quite sure, Matt. I'll have to look into that one. Other than breaking point, the handling, the damage, everything else is the same. Yeah, pretty much. Good stream, Dave. Thanks, Matt. This is how the alphabet works, Dave. That's why Britain is so far down. Alright. I get it. I just don't agree with it. Title from Italy to England. Just confirmed. Official news. Thanks, mate. Great stuff indeed. So I'd just like to say thank you everyone to watching the stream tonight. This has been F1 2021. As I say, if some of you might be getting this in your letterboxes in the morning, some of you may have already got it, I'm not quite sure, or some of you may have now decided that you won't be getting it tomorrow. It's entirely up to you. Entirely up to you. But I'd just like to say thank you once again to everyone that has been in the stream tonight. You have been awesome as always. Unfortunately, it will only let me scroll up a little bit up the stream, so I'm just going to be able to thank the people that are on the last bit of this stream, and that is Matthew D'Souza, Mr. Pro Wood, KDF1, Helium Trophy, Joseph Plant. Who else have we got? Shane Paul, Will F1, and I think that's everybody. Just scrolling down now. Oh, and Mr. Russian Man, who I cannot pronounce, but you know who you are, and I know who you are. So well done, sir. And I think that's it. Yes, that is it. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. Hope you had a little bit of information about the game there, and it sort of informs your choice as to whether to get it or not. I'm not going to make any judgment call on whether it's great, rubbish, indifferent or whatever. Obviously lots of play time to get through before I can make that call, but it will be put into the review and you will see what I think about the game. So this has been F1 2021. Thank you very much for watching. Isn't that Greek? Yeah, I think it is. Some of us can't afford it. I understand, Mr. KDF1. I understand. I have to say, I ummed about it for a very long time. It was only for the fact that I managed to get it for $44.95 that actually swayed me. I certainly wasn't going to pay £60, which is how much they want for it on the PlayStation Store. That was no way going to happen, and I certainly wasn't going to pay $75 to get it 3 days early. Yes, that was definitely never going to happen. So yeah, unfortunately, if you're running a channel called F1 Games PlayStation, it's kind of a given that you should be sort of showcasing the latest games when they come out. Unfortunately, I know, I was a dumbass. I should never have called the channel F1 Games PlayStation, but there you go, I did. It's too late, I can't change it. Well, I can change it, but I don't want to because a lot of people recognise it now as it is, so I'm just going to leave it. But anyway, hello, bloody hell, Zaffa, have I got that right? Zaffa, no, I can't do that one. I'm sorry, sir, I can't do that second name. But the first one looks like Zaffa. With my PS5, online is my only option. I understand. Well, I haven't even got a PS5. No, I'm still on the old PS4. F1 titles until 2035. Oh God, let's hope not. I seriously can't be sitting here till 2035 still doing F1. I seriously not. Surely not. In a way, I'm sort of hoping that F1 2022 is only going to be available on PlayStation 5 because I haven't got a PlayStation 5. So I'm sort of hoping that I could use that as an excuse not to do any more. That's what I'm hoping, but knowing them, they'll probably bring it out on PS4 again, so I'll have to be back here again next year. But I'm hoping that's going to be the situation, that it's only going to be launched on PS5, and so I can say, oh, well, I haven't got a PS5, so I can't get it. Oh, God. I'll still be here in 2035. Going, oh yes, well, this year's my team has got an extra special mode on it. Yes, you can select Nigel Mansell as your teammate this year. Yes, Nigel. How fascinating indeed. Blah blah blah. Come on. Well, I was about to come on, sir, but I've been on for the last just over 2 hours, so it's time for me to go now. Yeah, I will be still doing it in the old folks home. Oh, could you imagine it? Could you imagine me and TB from the old folks home? Jesus Christ, all the old women, their teeth would fall out. What the he doing? What's he doing to that bear? What's he doing? I say he loves it. He loves it, really. Old Dave, always shiny. That's me. That's me indeed. Anyway, cool. Well, I try to be, but not these days. Anyway, thanks everyone. Thanks everyone for watching tonight. You've been awesome as always. I hope this was a little bit of information for you on whether you want to buy the game or not. And I will catch you in the next video. Thanks everyone. You've been awesome as always. I'll catch you in the comment section of my next video, of course. Thank you, sir. Good night, and good night to everyone else. Thank you, Mr. KDF1. Good night. Thanks for watching, and thanks for the 326 comments that have appeared on this video. Nice one. Love to see it. Love to see it. If you're still out there, perhaps you could hit the like button as well. I never like to say or to remind people to do that, but I will just for this stream. If you could just hit the like button, it does help it get a little bit further up the search. Not a lot, but just a little bit. That helps me out to pay for this bloody game. Okay, thanks everyone, and I will catch you on the flip side. Thank you, and good night.